Hello everyone. I want in today's video I'm going to show you how you can get the home menu icons for your Nintendo Switch or really just look at files. So, in the link in the description, I'm going to link you two GitHub pages, which is the NX file version. It could be the latest version, it could be 3.0 depending what you're watching. And this is for Windows only. And I don't know if there's any Mac version or really anything else, but if you can find one, just let me know and I'll add it in the link. And you want to download a 64-bit, and this is really important for some game files because whenever you dump a game you have split versions, so that's why I'm going to link you to a this one just basically merges them or splits them, but we're interested more in merging the files together. So this is a Switch Army Knife, and this is the latest release. It's going to be this version, and you want to download the 64-bit for Windows. This is mostly a tutorial for Windows. Once you have that, you are going to first dump your games, and most importantly, these are my officially dumped games, and I will show you how to dump your games later on, but right now we have SpongeBob. This is my copy, which has these split files and also Sonic and Shadow Generations. You will get a file that have a folder and that are split. So you're gonna open up sec. You're gonna open up sec, and you're gonna open up this in in this format. Select the option XCI merge, XCI merge, or if you have an NSP file that you specifically dumped, then you're gonna pick NSP merge. Right now, we're gonna focus on this physical card. So we open up my ACI file, which is gonna be on my desktop, which is gonna be over here. I'm gonna click Sonic. It's gonna be a little broken. It's not gonna show you anything, but I'm gonna pick on Sonic, this folder, and you only focus on the 0. You click it and you open it, and you start merging. And now it will take some time. As you can see here it's starting to merge together right now. Uh, Typically a game would take like about a minute or two for it to merge. So right now we're just waiting for this game to merge completely together, and the output would be here, right here. All right, 35 seconds. I need 35 seconds for this game to be merged. Now we close this. You close this. Here's your, and this is the other file, the NxfileViewer that you downloaded from the GitHub. Right now, you're gonna open it. Right now, you need your keys. You need your specific keys so you can view this file. So, in a separate section, I will show you how you get these keys. You have to specifically dump them from your Switch only. So I will teach them in the next version. Right now, if you have your keys already, then for me, I just drag all three of them just in case. Just in case. And I open it up, and now you can drag any supported file. Right now, I have my fully merged XCI file with me, and I'm just gonna drag it in here. You're gonna take it out, and there you go. Here's your games, and here's your content. Here's like a bunch of stuff that I don't know what to do with them, but it'll be probably useful for you specifically. And right here, you can like, if you want this little title card, really anything, you just right click it, save it, and you can put it in whichever folder you want. I'm just gonna put it over here and save, and there you go. This is this is the artwork that will show up in your home menu specifically for you. So this could be used for archival purposes, and really just showing how different it is. Right now, everything like right here, Japanese, it's different, slightly, it's different, but mostly every language is kind of the same thing, reuses the same thing. This is traditional Chinese and everything, and I'm gonna show you how to dump your game in the first place and your keys. Hello, welcome to the section on how to dump your own physical Switch games. Now, today I'm gonna be dumping my own physical copy of Celeste. This is a copy that I specifically own. I bought with my own money, and this is the game that we're gonna dump. So, right now, the latest release of Atmosphere is the latest system update is 22, with the latest Atmosphere firmware right there. Now, so you're gonna put into the payload, which can be done with the Images app. You select reboot to payload. Also, if you don't have the dump tool for this, then I suggest you getting from the App Store via SD card. So reboot to payload. All right, and we go to payloads, and we go to lockpick RCM, and we should see a menu right here. And this is for my version. Depending which keys you want to dump. Right now, I'm just gonna dump my own keys that I have on hand. So by clicking the power button, it's dumping them, and it's gonna be in the switch folder here, the /switch folder, which your keys will be there. Press the power button, and let's boot into Hackaday once more. All right, you go to launch, and you go to CFW, or really where you put your Atmosphere. It depends where you put it. It usually takes a while for it to boot. I already modified mine, and yeah. Right, let's go to pictures, and go all the way to the NXTW, or dumping pool. I'll just start. Here we go. And right now, let's go to the game card menu, and depending what game you want to, depending on the game, you can have a full dump on it, but it's really up to you. If you just want your game card, the XEI, you just select XEI and start to dump. And now we're gonna start to dump here. I already dumped mine separate already, but it usually takes a long time. Depending on the size of the game, it could take like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It can really spend your time for it. So you can just dump this and start dumping right now. But I already dumped mine, so I will show you separately in the next section. Now, back in your computer, whether it could be SD card or cable for your Nintendo Switch. And I forgot to mention one thing is that to put the lockpick RCM, you go to bootloader, and you go to payloads, and here is where you put your lockpick RCM here. Depending on what version you have, I have the latest version, or if you have an older version, here is where you're gonna get your keys for them. Yeah, but get the specific lockpick RCM. Google is your friend, and you should look for it on your own, because I don't want to get in trouble or really anything. So right now, to get your keys, to retrieve your keys, go to Switch and scroll down here. Now you should find dev keys, you should find your prod keys, and you should find your title keys, and you drag them in your desktop. That's where you get your keys. Now, to get your game that we specifically dumped, go to here, You can go to game card or really any of these folders that you dumped your game. It could be NSP for your game specifically. You close that. Now my game is Celeste. My game is here. I dumped it specifically for me. So this is an archival I grabbed because I already dumped it beforehand. Now, as you can see, my XCI file is different because it does have multiple parts. It could be some games, not all. Some games may have split files, like Sonic Generations. This file format is different, so you have to merge them like we did in the last tutorial. But once you have that, now you can go to your you can go here if you want to merge them again, or go in here to view your files and drag your keys that we already have and drag them in here. Replace them because just in case, and we click here. All right. Since we have our program open, we click here and then we drag in our XCI files here. And there you go. And that is how you dump your games and look at the contents for your SD for your game specifically for you. For, for me, I usually dump the title cards because these are like some people can barely find them. There isn't really a website for it specifically. There will come the pictures will come out 256 by 256, and yeah, and you can also view the contents of it, so you can see anything for you useful for here. Like I said, I don't know what useful I have for me it's useful for me to retrieve the box the menu icon for your Switch. You can also upload them, which I can do it in a separate video, but that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I hope this finds use for you.